Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi has died in a helicopter crash alongside other key officials, with the country's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, pledging continued stability. Khalid Ibrahim, a member of the Autonomous Administration of North and East Syria's Foreign Relations Department, said that the spread of ISIS ideology is an international issue, demanding a worldwide response, and Syrian Kurdish forces must not be left to shoulder the responsibility. A private Turkish military company has reportedly recruited thousands of fighters to travel to West Africa as mercenaries to represent Turkey's interests in Niger and other West African countries. And in his first interview since being handed a 42-year prison sentence in Turkey's high-profile Kobani case, jailed Kurdish politician Selahattin Demirtaş said that democratic politics is the only route to a peaceful resolution of the Kurdish issue, despite the Turkish state's apparent preference for armed conflict. Learn more with Media News. Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi and Foreign Minister Amir Abdollahian were confirmed dead in the early hours of Monday after a difficult search and rescue operation to a helicopter crash site in East Azerbaijan province of Iran. The Imam of Tabriz, Ayatollah Mohammed Ali al-Sham, and the governor of East Azerbaijan province, Malek Ramati, were also killed in the crash, along with security personnel and crew. The fatal hard landing occurred as the pilot negotiated dense fog in the perilous mountainous Azerbaijani border region, carrying passengers Raisi and his entourage on their return from a dam inauguration. Interior Minister Ahmed Fahidi stated that visibility had been reduced to just 5 to 6 metres. 2 of the 3 helicopter convoy returned safely. While rescue teams were searching for the crash site on Sunday, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei assured the nation that state affairs would continue uninterrupted. "Our people should not worry," he said. "There will be no interruption in the state affairs of Iran." According to an Iranian state news agency, a new president will be elected within 50 days, with Vice President Mohammed Mokbir temporarily taking charge of the cabinet at Khamenei's discretion. The Autonomous Administration of North and East Syria requires international support to prevent an ISIS resurgence, official Khalid Ibrahim has said. He argued that the burden of managing the thousands of ISIS prisoners and their families in the Al-Hol and Roj camps must not fall solely on the Syrian Kurdish forces. Ibrahim, a member of the administration's Foreign Relations Department, warned that the spread of extremist ideology is an international issue, demanding a worldwide response, and the Syrian Kurdish forces must not be left to shoulder the responsibility. Ibrahim highlighted that countries accepting repatriation of their citizens from camps often only take children and neglect the broader issue. Poor conditions in the camps, the overwhelming presence of ISIS-affiliated individuals, and the vulnerability of many young residents to extremist rhetoric have contributed to their status as a breeding ground for the Islamist group since its territorial defeat in 2019. Ibrahim further addressed the impact of Turkish cross-border attacks in northern Syria, suggesting the bombardments enable ISIS to reorganise. He said, "Turkey's actions provide ISIS with the opportunity and encouragement to regroup." A private Turkish military company has recruited thousands of fighters to travel to West Africa as mercenaries to represent Turkey's interests in Niger and other West African countries, AFP reported on Thursday. The fighters, according to a Syrian media organisation, Eneb Baladi, are recruited from within the ranks of Turkey's proxy in north and east Syria, the Syrian National Army. They then travel through Turkey's borders and onwards to West Africa. The Sultan Murad division of the Syrian National Army, which is led by Fahim Issa, reportedly works as a recruiter for Sadat International Defence Consultancy. Sultan Murad is the largest division of the Syrian National Army, numbering up to 80,000. It's reported that the recruiting is not confined to the division's ranks, but is open to civilian recruits too. The Turkish Defence Ministry has flatly denied any knowledge of the fighters, but analysts have pointed out that the Turkish state is becoming increasingly close to the military junta that came to power in Niger in July 2023. Turkey and Niger have signed a military cooperation deal, and Niger has purchased Turkish armed drones. The Turkish state prefers Kurds to take up arms rather than engage in democratic politics. Jailed Kurdish politician Selahattin Demirtaş stated in his first post-conviction interview published on Friday. Answering questions from T24 through his lawyers, Demirtaş said, "The Turkish state has always preferred war and violence over politics, and this mentality has not changed today. It believes it can eliminate the Kurds by fighting, but thinks it is impossible to overcome them politically. For this reason, it's always perceived Kurdish politicians as a great threat and treated them harshly. However, we believe that the solution will not come about through arms, so we choose peaceful, democratic politics." On Thursday, former co-chair of the pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party, Demirtaş, received a 42-year prison sentence in the high-profile Kobani case that has ignited widespread controversy. The trial, which has been a focal point of public debate in Turkey, accused Demirtaş and others of various offences including incitement and undermining state unity.